Hello and welcome back to the Notable Norse. So occasionally I load up the game to record an episode and I realised that at the end of the previous episode I'd just had enough. I'd been like, you know what, I'll just start everything and I'll leave it for future me to figure out how to get through this. So, where exactly are we? Well, we're at war with Denmark. Yep, we're at war with Denmark once again. However, once we get it, we will have Denmark. What's good about having Denmark? Well, it means that we can hit the numbers that we need for the Kingdom of the High Seas, which means we need to hold all of these for 30 years, and that'll be great. However, we are 28, so we're kind of cutting it a little close in terms of holding it for 30 years. 30 years is a very difficult thing to do in terms of holding something, because realistically, if you want to do it consistently, you have to start ruling it in your early 20s. 28 means we're probably going to get it around age 30, which means we'll have to end around 60. When did the previous person die? What was our previous age? It was, well, we have 53. Well, we tried to kill him, so that doesn't really count. 72, 71, 41, you know, and this was 41 natural causes. So there's definitely some precedent for dying too early. This guy, again, died from his wounds. Probably leading armies and, you know, flagellating yourself isn't the best way to survive for a long time, but still, we could easily just die at age 41 and then have to redo all of this effectively. I mean, he died at age 41 with athletic, so he had a health boost. So, yeah, there are problems associated with this. If it was 30 years overall, I think this would make a lot more sense, right? So, as in, it has to be held by the same family, or in an uninterrupted succession for 30 years. I think that could work a little bit better, but anyway, it doesn't really matter. Right, we also need the level of fame, which is fairly easy to get. I mean, what are we at right now? We're at established, but we're moving towards distinguished fairly quickly. Can I see how much we're getting there? No, so I can't see exactly how quickly we're moving towards it, but we are getting 7.29 prestige a month, so it's going to be fairly quickly. And then all we need to do is get this land off of Novgorod, which are fairly strong, fairly large, but not really, they don't have much of a presence over this side of the map, so we could probably just take it and wait on that one once we get Denmark. Anyway, we need to get Denmark. Other things that we have to do, we have to choose our next successor, which will be cool. Lifestyle, we already have some learning. Ooh, cool, what do we have? So we have Faithful, Zealous Proselytizer, okay, so probably worth converting some faiths. Religious Relations Efficiency, this is kind of weird because there's no reason why you should want to take both of these, because your Riksgothy can only do one at a time, so it's a little odd. Realm Priest Opinion goes up, actually none of this really matters, but because we've done the first part, what did the second part open up? Level of Devotion Impact, 100%. So level of Devotion, Clergy Opinion. So, just want to translate what this is saying to us here. We get Clergy Opinion. We get Clergy Opinion, followed by a little bit more Clergy Opinion. So we're already at plus 60, plus the 10 that we already have from Devotion. If we got to Radiant, we're talking another 20, which effectively means that our priest is going to have 80 plus opinion of us. It really just does not matter at all in any way, shape or form. Now, it would matter if we were instead doing a playthrough where we had a lot of clergy as our main vassals. At that point, this kind of changes around, because the clergy opinion matters for more than just our Riksgothy, but we aren't, so it doesn't really matter. What about on this side? So Religious Icon. The time it takes to convert a county is no longer increased if that faith has a higher fervor than your faith. What is our faith's fervor? 80%. Okay. What are we converting? Lollard, Old Asatru. That's pretty much it. Actually, all of this is converted already by our vassals, which is very nice of them. So if I check Lollard, 100% fervor, so that would affect us there. Old, 100%. Catholic, 50. Okay. So Yeah, I suppose it matters a little bit. Insular, 100? Yeah, I mean, that kind of matters. It's not a huge one. Okay. Profit, we already know. It gives you piety per night, but the main thing it gives you is faith creation and reformation cost. We could reform our faith again. There's absolutely nothing stopping us reforming our faith again. Is there anything that we'd want? I don't really know. I don't really know what we'd want out of reforming our faith, but we could do something with that if we wanted to, potentially. And then, what do we get at the end? Defender of the Faith. Diplomacy per level of devotion. Now that's cool. I wonder if that stacks with Radiant. It probably doesn't, I would imagine. Yeah, it probably doesn't because it's underneath it, and that would be a little bit weird for it not to... Like, that would be a weird way for it to interact. So let's say that we can get a max of 5 diplomacy from that, and then 20 piety. Piety does not matter. And then theologian, more piety, more learning. I guess if we were holy warring a lot, this kind of stuff could be really worth it, but we're not really doing that. Okay. So, assuming that we stick with learning, we wouldn't go down any of these. So I would probably go whole of body. I think whole of body is by far the best point in learning. I think scholar is okay as well for the cultural fascination stuff, and definitely good if you want to start getting up your development. I think this is where this one's really the best, but I don't know. This seems really good if we want to live a long time. The other option is that we go something like martial, push our way down gallant to get the, where is it? Well, the stalwart leader is pretty good to start with, reduce the risk of commanding armies, and then, like the right-hand side of gallant, I guess, is what we want. We don't really care about the bottom, about the left-hand side and the bottom part of it. Maybe something in overseer, maybe something in strategist, but like really the first things in all of these are pretty good. We could go stewardship if we're after money. Pretty much that's what it gives us. Diplomacy, we could go for if we're having troubles making our vassals like us. And then I really don't care about intrigue on this particular playthrough. So cool. Having done all that, I'm going to wait and see how my vassals like us, and then we'll decide. So, you have a high amount of diplomacy, and you're a powerful vassal. Perfect choice for this one. That's Prince Balder. Wait, is he a relation of mine? No, he's a relation of the previous ruler, I think. He's not actually my brother or anything. No. Yeah, relation of the previous ruler, I think. You have a really high stewardship. Perfect choice to go in here. Duke Boris. We're still converting Bedford. That's going to convert soon. Marshal. Your Marshal's not that good, but we could put you in here. And then Spy Master. So it's really just... I guess you can be Spy Master. You kind of like us. And I don't really want this person as Spy Master because he won't like us. He will still have a negative opinion. Yeah. Okay. That works out. Council's not a huge fan of us, so maybe some opinion would be nice. This is probably gonna... where are we at? Yeah, this is probably gonna boost up our opinions to about neutral on most people. Okay, we have a dangerous faction. Okay, we need to wait for that to recalculate. Okay. Back to here. Don't care about all the ones at the top, because I believe that we are stronger than Denmark, naturally. Need to take concubines. We have prisoners who can be ransomed. Okay. Do we have any concubines in prison? No. Okay, cool. Who do you want to ransom? Gunnar for 12 gold, Eleanor for 12 gold. I'm going to keep them both and just recruit them, I think. And then the rest of them can't be ransomed. Cool. Right. Let's have a look. I just want to look at our vassals and see... I can't do it on that screen. Find character... Is a vassal. Yeah, vassals. Sort by opinion of me. In the other direction. Okay, people don't really hate us that much. There's a bunch of counts who hate us, but they're all, like, way underneath us. Yeah, we have like a few dukes down here who aren't a huge fan of us, but mostly it's short reign. Like, anything that's in this kind of area from 16 up, short reign will get rid of it. So... yeah, I think we're fine. Fine on vassals liking us, so we don't need to go diplomacy. I think I'm going to stick with learning. I think that surviving is the main goal of this character, and he doesn't really need to do anything else. So I'm going to go for... I don't think we need the health boost yet. I think I'll go for development growth learning. And then we'll go down whole of body. I think that works. Cool. Now we need to choose our heir. Now, it's not going to be any of our children just yet because they're too young. Do we have a sibling who's about the right age? Or good stats? Roggenvalder seems okay. Sikior, okay. And then that's it in terms of siblings. So Roggenvalder seems alright. He's got high diplomacy. People will like him. His marshal's a bit rubbish though. Let's see who it's kind of suggesting. Do we have anyone with really good stats? Girly stats are amazing. However, she is not eligible because they will not vote for a woman. Can I can filter this, right? Yeah, okay. So I only really want to look at male heirs because the rest of them don't really matter that much. Frisia would be interesting, but he'd get a negative due to foreign ruler. Dan seems good. Yeah. Okay, Dan's stats are amazing. I'm behind. I put all my stuff behind Dan. Who is Dan? Dan is Boris's child. Okay, cool. I'm gonna put my stuff behind Dan for just now. Now, this doesn't mean that we're gonna go with Dan overall, because our ideal is that we switch to partition, and we are an empire. But Dan will work for just now. Right. That's all done. Dangerous faction should go away in a second. Right. I think we're ready to actually go to war. Now, where am I going to raise my troops? I think down here makes a lot of sense. Down here and then just walk our way in. How strong is Denmark? 2,000 troops. They're allied with 1,300. Okay. So they have no troops, basically. Cool. Let's move them down here. We have enough money to support the war. Raise our troops. I think each one of these blocks is going to be enough to win the war. Our kinsman is a new player heir. That's what I like to see. Haraldur is our new player heir. Dan is our new player heir. I guess it says every vote comes in. Okay. Yeah, each of these would probably be enough to win. We are now head of the dynasty. Are we head of this as well? Yep, we're still getting hereditary rule, which will allow us to partition in about 14 years. Cool. Do we just start sieging? Yeah, you go wait, is that... Oh, that's on this one. Okay. So this would cause us attrition? I might just pay for boats to avoid attrition. Yeah, you go in there. You're going in here. You are going out here and then up there. Right, go. Notable guest has arrived. I do see the Danish army up there. Nothing to worry about. Right, make sure that we have leaders on all of our armies. It doesn't necessarily have to be the best leader, it just needs to be a leader right now. Cool. And now we just, yeah, unseat, or unpause. Let this go. Their army's down here, we don't care about it. We're being raided, which is a little annoying, but really nothing we can do. Traveling through the woods, my retinue was accosted by bandits. Somebody just tried to kill me? They were not after my gold, but attacked outright, sooner than I could order my men to kill them where they stood. The fighting was fiercer than I expected, and what was worse, the thugs were clearly targeting me. Good thing none of them left standing in the end, for their single-minded attack almost got the better of me. It was undoubtedly the work of Haraldur. It's tyranny? Really? Yeah, oh, I need to click this. Okay, I'm watchful, which means I get hostile scheme resistance, but yeah. Yeah, Haraldur? Punish criminal. I can challenge him to a duel. Okay, are we any good at fighting? Not really, it's not really our best subject. 0% chance and he'll leave our court. I'd rather he leaves our court. Yeah. I'd rather he leaves our court right now. I think that makes a lot of sense for him not to be around. Yeah, he's fled to the countryside. Yeah, I just really don't want him here. His schemes will have less power if he's not in our court. It generally seems good. Right. Continue our sieges. What's this? Offer concubine. Sig. Okay. Seems good to me. Right, carry on. Don't even need to go looking for concubines anymore. They'll just send them to me. Right. New heir, Haraldur. Murder Aeolus scheme is discovered. Okay, so let's have a look at how my succession's going. Title's lost. Everything's going to Dan. Why are people voting for this dude? Yeah, like, great question. Why are people voting for this dude? Which ones is he winning? He is winning. Wait, what? So Dan is inheriting everything. Wait a sec. Oh, no. Alright, so he's getting Norway and Northern Isles. So, let's have a look here. View election. Dan is second. Sort by vote score. So they're very close. Okay. So one person switching over would probably do it. He is a berserker. Okay, is one of the positives. Like, he basically has no negative on any of that there. Okay, how about you? It's the fact he's just is what they don't like. They don't like me enough, I guess, to vote. Yeah, I think it's that they don't like me enough to get the bonus from liking us to vote for our candidate. I'm going to try pushing that through there and see whether he's going to change his vote. Yeah, it's 145. So we might switch over now. -5. Yeah, I'll send you a gift as well. That's fine. I was just checking I had enough money. 105. Yeah, so a couple of votes should switch over. I'm not really worried about the Northern Isles so much because it's a duchy, so it would stay underneath us either way. Faction is strong. Okay. Install Duke Balder of Essex on the English throne. Okay, who are you? Derby. I think you should be under Mercia. Do you agree? No? Okay, so what should you be under? Duchy of Lancaster, which I don't currently have. I don't currently have a Duke of Lancaster. I do, however, have independent people. Oh, I don't quite have independent people on all of them. Oh no. No, I do. They're all pretty much... Yeah, they're all independently under me. I think. Okay, cool. Let's make a Lancaster. Do I have money to do that? It's kind of a little closer than I'd like, but we are about to finish a bunch of sieges. Right, let's make Lancaster. Give it to this guy, who I don't believe is actually in the faction against us. Lancaster. There we go. 2 vassals will be transferred. Wonderful. You should also have this guy. Oh, you're a Duke of something. Oh, right, you're a Duke of something up here. Alright, that's fine then. This guy likes me a lot. And the faction is now a little bit weaker. Who are you? You look like you should be part of something. The Northern Isles, which I currently hold. Ah, well, that's a problem. Anything else? Yeah, okay. Why don't you like me? Title claimant, high taxes. Hey, you know what? Why don't you have normal taxes? And, you know, come back to me later. Short reign is going away. Okay. So we got 7 months. I'll let it roll a little bit more. Level of fame just went up, which is great. So we got a little bit more secular opinion. Number of knights went up. We're moving towards illustrious. Following the death sentence of a lowly thief, I asked my sister Ingrither what she thought. She expressed doubts about whether any god could want a realm to be ruled by such a harsh law. And make her cynical, or I can make her just. Let's just let her be cynical. Right, bunch of sieges, just about to finish. They're finishing sieges down here on us. That's okay. We're 47%. 60%. This is... Oh my... It fell apart. That's so annoying. That's so annoying that that fell apart. So Denmark had a faction that they just gave into, which has kind of screwed us a little bit. I'm going to ransom some counts to make some money. And mads. There we go. Perfect. Right. Head south. Into one mega group. Right. Merge. Head down here. Make sure we have a good leader. We do. Cool. Anything else we need to worry about? I can transfer Earl Edmund of Dorset to Wessex. Sure. That sounds fine. Right. Let's have a look at this faction. Yeah, people left it. Wonderful. Keep heading south. I think we should be able to get our war score by winning this. Our wife is pregnant. And my courtier gave birth to a daughter. I assume that's my son. Oh, right, no, because Dan's my heir. Okay, that's fine. Oh, wait, is Dan actually my heir now? No, Haralder is. Why? How many votes does Dan have now? Wait, what's this for? Norway. I thought they had 80. I thought you had 88 before. Why is the vote score changed so significantly? Am I not looking at I am looking at Norway. I don't know. Electors? You're 0. We could if we could push you over, that would probably work, right? How much are you providing? Providing 9. A 9 swing, so you go to 43. Yeah, that would be enough. Okay. I'm going to make this person like me. I'm going to go... I can't sway them. He's a child. Okay. Can I offer you anything? No. I can modify your feudal contract to lower your taxes. Yeah, okay. Sure. There we go. We'll lower taxes slightly. 88%. We captured an enemy combatant. Let's continue chasing over. Dan is our heir. Fantastic. Right, so now that's... Yeah, Dan is now in charge of Norway. The one that we'll lose is the Northern Isles. Cool. Right. I just realized losing Jylland isn't that bad as long as he doesn't lose Denmark. As long as we can keep Denmark, 1, we have de jure wars that we can do, but 2, we actually have the kingdom so we can get that 30-year thing started. So we can do many other wars in between to get the rest of it sorted out. Just gonna siege this one down while we're here. Is it worth 12% war score? 7. Okay. Siege it, then look for a battle. We are currently starving, which isn't great. Yeah, head up here. We just... Oh, yeah, head up. Yeah, just charge him. We're still going to win, even though we're starving. We have a son named Magnus. Okay. And... there's our battle win. We captured somebody. Enforced demands. Nice. Okay. So... and disband the armies temporarily. What we can now do is we can have a look at our decision. We now have the title of Denmark. So now we can hold all of these for 30 years. So how old do we need to be? We need to be 60, basically. Yeah. When we... yeah, 60 and 6 months. Once we hit that, we will then be able to... yeah, once we hit that, we'll then be able to create it. However... I believe that we still need Jylland. I don't know if we need Frisia, but I probably want to declare war for anyway. North Sea Heartlands. Yeah, so I don't need Frisia, but I probably want to take it back. So we need Jylland and we need Novgorod. Cool, and then we're sorted. Nice. Right, well, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.